In this video, we're going to talk about Bitcoin and the death cross that just happened today. We're also going to talk about the fear, uncertainty, and doubt, or FUD, that's spreading like wildfire right now out there. And hopefully by the end of this video, you'll feel a little bit better about your crypto positions. Maybe. Stick around. Hey guys, welcome back to another video. Thank you so much for joining me. I'm Richard Allen. We're going to talk about crypto and Bitcoin in general in this video because something dramatic happened. Well, something always dramatic happens with crypto because it's volatile. Extremely volatile. And you have to realize that if you're a crypto investor, right? There's always booms and crashes, and it happens in the stock market too, in the housing market, and really any sector of the economy. However, it's a little more pronounced in crypto because the swings can be crazy, drastic, and I'm talking 20+% in a day, in one day. And if you can't handle it, maybe you should get out of the kitchen. No, I'm just kidding. It's not hot in the kitchen. You just need to be sensible about it and realize that this sort of thing may happen, and you may be able to take advantage of these situations when they do happen. Now, the last couple times the death cross has occurred in Bitcoin, it worked itself out in a positive sense over the next couple of months, and I think that will probably happen again. Just my opinion. If it doesn't, maybe it might be a good time to take advantage of the fire sale that is occurring in crypto. But we're going to talk about the death cross, what it means. It essentially is moving averages crossing over one another. We're going to talk about Microstrategy because Michael Saylor, the CEO of Microstrategy, is buying a lot more Bitcoin, and they own a lot of Bitcoin. And then we're going to talk about two of my favorite crypto stocks, Riot and Marathon Blockchain, and also obviously look at the price chart of Bitcoin. So let's jump right over to this Yahoo Finance article. It says Bitcoin forms death cross as sell-off shows no sign of reprieve. What does this mean? Okay, so if you look at both the 200-day moving average, which is this line that's just steadily going up, it's a good thing, by the way, and you look at the 50-day moving average over the last month and a half or so, 2 months, just crashing, right? Looks bad, right? However, Bitcoin has been trading within this range. It hasn't broke 30,000 to the downside in quite a long time, and I mean quite a long time. You have to go way back to like December for that. So that's a good thing. There's a lot of people that think that this will reverse and form what's called a golden cross. Sounds way better than a death cross, right? So let's scroll down and dig a little bit more into this article here real quick. It says, Bitcoin's marking of a death cross in March 2020 proved no impediment to gains as it turned higher and formed a golden cross. See, that sounds beautiful, right? It's when the pattern is reversed 2 months later. But a death cross in November 2019 saw the coin trading lower 1 month later. So it's going to decide relatively soon what's going to happen. It says Bitcoin fell Monday to a 2-week low, dropping as much as 11.4% at one point to 31,735, and right now it's even quite a bit lower than that. It's 31,300, down 12% on the day, and I think a lot of it has to do with the FUD that is being just spewed by everyone, and I'm talking everyone. CNBC, Jim Cramer, you know Jim Cramer, he came out today and said he has sold almost his entire position in Bitcoin. And with somebody with millions of eyeballs on him at any given time, it's people listen. People listen. But Michael Saylor, if you go over, let's talk about Microstrategy real quick, okay? So Microstrategy is a software company out of Virginia. They now own over 100,000 Bitcoins, worth more than $3 billion. They, in fact, just purchased about $500 million worth of Bitcoin for $32,600 per token. They actually averaged up their position because their 105,085 Bitcoin that they own has an average price of $26,080, including fees and other expenses, they now own a major stake in Bitcoin, $3 billion worth. That's crazy. Now, a lot of people are saying this is a bad idea for a company like MicroStrategy. And some people would agree. However, let's take a peek at MicroStrategy and how they've done. Now, today, it doesn't look good. Bitcoin's down 12%. MicroStrategy was down almost 10% on the day during normal trading hours, and then rose a little bit, up 2.5% after hours. But let's take a peek at the chart, because the chart is going to tell a different story for MicroStrategy. Now, MicroStrategy made its first purchase of Bitcoin back here in August of 2020. The share price of MicroStrategy back then was $124 per share. Now, at one point, actually, it was like over $1,200 per share. But now, still, even though Bitcoin has corrected a ton, MicroStrategy is still up roughly 400%. So what is it a good decision for Michael Saylor and the MicroStrategy team? Did I call him Micro Saylor? Because a tiny little sailor. Michael Saylor. Maybe I didn't call him Michael Saylor, but it's funny. Michael Saylor, the CEO of MicroStrategy, I think he made a brilliant move. And for many, many reasons, it isn't just to hold Bitcoin on their balance sheet, but to put MicroStrategy on the map. If you weren't in the software game or in the tech field, had you heard about MicroStrategy before August of last year? You may not have. Had you heard about Michael Saylor? You may not have before August of last year. I think this was a brilliant PR move that has increased the share price dramatically. 400% in less than a year. This was a really smart move by Michael Saylor. And I think it's going to continue to pay dividends for them, not only on their balance sheet with Bitcoin, but also just as a PR move, because people know this company and trade this company, and now it's intimately related to crypto and Bitcoin. And I feel like that's a good thing going forward, because we've seen a lot of mass adoption of Bitcoin and crypto moving forward, but that doesn't change the fact that Dogecoin is down almost 30% today. Ethereum, right, down almost 20% today. We have Bitcoin down 19% over the past week. We've seen massive declines in these prices, and and when that happens, you see a lot of people coming out and saying a lot of negative things. And I think tomorrow may be a good opportunity to make a little bit of money in the crypto realm. We'll see. Maybe I'm wrong. Let's take a peek at Marathon Patent Group. Down 4% on the day, 3.77%, and then after hours down 2.66%. However, still coming in with a strong buy based on 3 analyst ratings, with an average upside now of 64% over the next 12 months. Again, one of my favorite blockchain companies here. And then we have Riot Blockchain Incorporated, ticker symbol ROIT, down similarly 2% today, and then 4.5% after hours. But coming in strong buy, 3 ratings with an average upside of 34% over the next 12 months. It's looking good. Now, Bitcoin is still staying above 30,000. I think that would be the pivotal time, not to panic, but to assume that the price is going to fall further. 30,000, anytime there's some even numbers, 30, 40, 50, 20,000, those all tend to be psychological indicators for people. Those tend to be times at which people either panic sell or panic buy. And I think if this falls below 30,000 in the short term, again, expect short-term volatility. And if you can't take it, you probably shouldn't be invested in crypto, or at least you shouldn't be looking at it in the short term. But if it falls below 30,000, I think in the short term, we're going to see more of a correction. If that happens, I think we're going to see a little bit of panic selling, even more so than what we've seen, even more dramatic than what we've seen here. I think we'll fall probably another 20%, maybe more. And I think companies like MicroStrategy will buy more. Companies like Tesla will probably buy more, right? And speaking of Tesla, you've got Elon just tweeting constantly about crypto, it seems, right? And really affecting the price quite often. And man, I don't know. probably not a good thing for crypto overall, but it's getting crypto on people's minds. So it is spreading in a positive way. However, lately his tweets have been far more negative, right? Far more negative about Bitcoin and crypto, and the idea that the crypto space uses a ton of energy to maintain itself, right? And that seems to be of great concern for people like Elon Musk. So my guess is we're going to see some positive days going forward. I think the fact that it bounced off these two levels here multiple times over the course of the past few weeks, I think we're going to see a 5 to 8% positive upside tomorrow in Bitcoin and really across the board in crypto. But you've got Ethereum under 2,000 again, guys. I think it's an opportunity to buy more, but that's just my opinion. I'm not a financial advisor, and I don't intend to become one because it seems like a lot of stress. Guys, thank you so much for joining me for another video. I appreciate you. Remember, you can find me at 3 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, Monday through Friday on the Tip Ranks YouTube channel. And then here, every so often as well, I'm going to start posting at least 2 of my stock market related or crypto related videos on the Tip Ranks YouTube channel per week. So you can look forward to those as well. So if you aren't subscribed over there and you want to see me, please subscribe over there. The top link in the description will be for the Tip Ranks YouTube channel. Guys, thank you so much. I'll see you tomorrow.